Yeah, share your voice on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so I'm not.
I can check.
So I'm not talking to myself in this bitch.
Uh, yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
allowed.
get. Okay. I couldn't get in that bitch the last time. I don't know if it was.
Couldn't get what?
I'm talking to myself. I couldn't get into this dwarven ruin last time whenever I tried to.
Mm.
I'm playing this bitch. I don't know how to. I forgot how to. It's been years since I feel like I need to get the quest actually before I do. I think it's one of them things. Fort Casta. I didn't clear that out. Oh, that's why. There's storm cloaks here. Disgusting. Rose gas doesn't. Rose gas is the worst type of person in politics. She stays in the middle. It's like no.
Don't do that.
Fuck, bro. I hate whenever my damn shit doesn't. Bro, I have this damn mod that like not even the mod. I should have this mod
Yeah.
where like whenever I decapitate folks, it actually does the shit. But when they have a helmet on, it doesn't work. If they have a helmet on, it's just over.
I'll solve you first. Think you're bleeding.
Damn, how long have that was? It was like a good amount. Okay. That was like one swipe apiece. I'll spare you for now. Lydia, you lost the 1v1? This is what I'm talking about, dude. You might not you might actually need to go. You might actually need to go for it. Please.
So many shadowy corners to strike from. I could learn to like this place.
You want to be the last one standing? Fine. Fine. You remember what happened here. You tell your folks what happens. Damn it. Ooh. Is she still on the Lydia? She did not whoop your ass that bad. You're kidding, right?
Asilius felt. Are you a priest?
Oh no, you're just like glitched. You just fucked up. So he fucked you up that bad. It's been an hour. Your ass can't get up.
You lead, I'll follow.
Hey man,
Said-
you know,
said,
at a certain
"Nah."
point, it's like I don't know what you, Lydia. I really don't know what you want me to say. You're doing this shit to yourself. Like you lost the fight so bad. Like watch.
Battle lust in your eyes.
All it takes is one.
Surely come to any who cross your path.
Dodge the arrow. Watch this. Shimmy. Dodge the arrow. Watch this. One more time. Shimmy. And then look at the versatility from Janasa. She said, you know what? I'm going to take the staff that we found in the fucking decrepit ruins. And yeah, I'm going to do my job. And then she's dual wielding too. She took an arrow to the face. Look. And sure, Janasa's paid. But like, at the same time, you can't pay you can't pay for this kind of work. You can't pay for this kind of efficiency. I'm more than upset, dude. I might be on that. Are you still on the ground? And you're still on the ground. I don't know what you want from me, Lydia. I really don't know what you want from me. Yeah, crawl. Crawl away from me, Lydia. Go, yeah, soap. Sob. Dude, come on. This mod is starting to make me mad. It shouldn't be this hard to, like, fuck around and have multiple followers and one of them always literally be on the fritz. Oh, so we had to fast travel for you to get right. That's our bad, Lydia. A good old walk, you know, whenever no one's looking is what you needed.
Don't mention it.
No, we're gonna mention it, man. We're gonna mention it a good amount of times, actually. I'm not saying you ain't shit, but you're something.
Still here. I am at your command.
I like that you still haven't given up this damn. This motherfucker here, Cam, has yet to give up this damn steel shield. She will not give up this steel shield. I've given her an elven shield that is better and a Tarj of the Blooded. This bitch does when bashing does 3 points of bleeding damage for 5 seconds, and she has a shield. It's almost as if that if she had this bitch, she would kind of be just slightly, I'm talking about ever so slightly more cold. Ever so slightly more cold. 3 for 5 damage? All right, brothers and sisters, let's do some math real quick, all right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Fuck, how many is that? I did the wrong thing. How many counts was that? Was that 4 or 5? Was that 4 or 5? Okay. 3, yeah, right, hold on. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, 15. Okay. 15 extra points of damage with just one bash. This could be you, Lydia. And also, this would give her, like, plus 26 to her armor rating. Right? Like, baby, I know you can, I know this is you. But it's like, we need to get rid of that steel shield, though.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
And then she want to have an attitude as well, which makes me mad. It's like, I don't know where the attitude comes from. And it's random as well. You don't, like, she pick and choose when she want to start doing it, yeah. You know what? Let me give you a staff and see if you act right. Let me give you a staff and see if you act right. Right? Let's see if you can be like your compatriot here, who is way more versatile. I don't know why, either. Oh, you want to know something too? We did used to be a team of 3, Cameron. We did used to be a team of 3 guys, but fucking, I'm being so for real. They got mad at the damn fire mage that I had like resurrected, because sometimes she would throw fireballs at them and deal damage, and they would get mad and aggro and just kill her. Then, I'm being for real, I saw Janasa do it in the dungeon that we just left from. She pushed her ass off of like a high cliff and killed her. And I'm like, bro. And I didn't know where the body was, so I couldn't go back and find her ass again. I'm like, bro, this bitch Janasa. It was funny, so I made it canonical where it was like, okay, we're just gonna ignore it.
Can I serve you?
It's just like, sure, whatever. Like, I get, she literally was not a liability. Out of all 3 of them, of course, the fucking corpse was the one that was the best out of the 2 working humans in a Bethesda game. That's insane. Yeah, the corpse is the one that's doing all the work.
Let's get going,
Yeah.
then.
I'm talking about she would throw up that fire. She'd throw up that fire cloak, throw out them fucking fireballs that do that little AoE damage. Nah, it's nice. All right, but as of right now, I made Rose Gas my fucking main character. She's like a preppy ass orc who's like, nah, I'm strong and everything, but I don't fight. Like, it could chip a nail type shit. It's like, we don't do that around here. And she did. Okay. Thank you. At least she's using the staff. Just for her to go back to the shield. I'm tired of you in this steel shield. I'm tired of you in this fucking steel shield that you have. I'm telling you, that's just not gonna serve you in the long run. We don't gotta mourn over the body of the roach that you killed. Let's go. We got a little bit more, y'all. This is what you get paid for. This right here. Okay, and of course, Janasa, the first one out. Let's go. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, Janasa. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Janasa. Okay. Alright, that was the wrong shout. We're gonna change powers. We're gonna stick with the old reliable, yeah. Just stone flesh and yeah. How much? Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, it's a stock room. Bro, Lydia, come on. What are you talking about? The person wearing light armor is literally taking on 3 enemies by herself. I can't stand you. And now I'm getting hit. I'm talking about, this is the problem. This is the problem. At a certain point, Lydia, something's gonna happen to you. I hope nothing happens. I hope nothing happens to you, Lydia. Fucking, what's wrong with her? Shoot. Whoa. Got him. See, this is not what she hires them for. Not to be feet back. Whoa. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, none of them have lightning. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let's see something. Let's see a little bit something different. Yeah, there we go. Let's see a little variation. Let's swing some swords. Healing hands. Don't worry. Healing hands. Lydia, it's your turn. Take some of that. Take some of that, Lydia. All right, there y'all go. This is all y'all. A little assistance. This. There y'all go. A little assist. Lydia, of course. Janasa, I'm gonna need you to. Yeah. Whoa. You know, I get it. She needed to like earn her shit. She needed to earn her stripes. I get it. She been slacking.
There's an unnatural chill in the air. Some evil power is at work.
Alright. Came up with my backstory, at least the message that I sent to Isaac. Cool.
Let's get going then.
So what's it looking like? What's the backstory?
Let me tell you. It's basically about the same, but it's the name is Gigi. The backstory: he was a rogue bodyguard involved in an accident with the arcane weave that somehow stretched him and 12 other people through every single plane in the D&D realm, effectively lobotomizing every single person involved. Gigi wasn't different from anybody else, but seemingly after 13 days to him, basically 13 years in the past, present, and future at once, he had managed to attain a state of consciousness by somehow physically altering his brain chemistry, allowing one of his senses to take on the burden while being able to leave the others in the material plane. Because of this, he's in a state of semi-delirium, kind of always drifting off mentally or even literally physically. But he's not really a traditional wizard, but an actual wielder of the arcane weave. The times he actually seems the most lucid are in battle when he's able to express the weave. So that's what I got right now. It's just like a starting backstory.
It's pretty cold.
Okay.
Mm. This random. Who are you? This random lone soldier, and he still was attacking me. Dummy. Hi, hey Gizzy, how you doing? Almost like she got right up in front of the mic to say this shit to me. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Dog, what's good?
She is annoying.
Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of, it don't really bother me as much. I guess because I don't live with it. You know, I don't live with it, but like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking mom lives with me and she's still like, you know, no, this is cute. What do you mean? I'm like, alright, bro.
So, alright, bro.
Yeah, but it's also because they are with like Dooney, and if you remember, Dooney fucking meows are ugly
She's a
little
different.
bitch whenever she starts doing all that.
Yeah, she. Yeah, I'm. Boethia cultist. Oh shit. Okay, nah. I had to sit forward. Lydia, you almost got your shoulder chopped in half. Like this man did. Ugh. You two, lock it in. We might be in for some real shit. The etched tablet. I, Sivdir, warrior and defender of dragons, lie and rest here. My amulet, the symbol of my valor. Place it here that I may have proof of my deeds in Sophinger. Fine. I'll find it. Forever my nemesis. The priest and slayer of my brother. His skull. The symbol of my betrayal. Place it here, away from my kinsman, so that he may never find peace. Alright, cool.
Was you like reading the dialogue from a different character?
No, I was dead ass reading it from like just like the actual shit. When you voice acting, you gotta kind of, gotta practice when you can a little bit. Gotta do it. I could have put a lot more enunciation on that raspy voice, on that little, yeah, so what's that shit? Could have did a little better. I don't know if this is a mod shit or like an actual quest. This is the thing about Skyrim sometimes, where it's like I dead ass don't know if this is a real quest or if this is just like a modded thing. These loudmouth breathers don't stand a chance. Once I reclaim the gold, yeah, this is a fucking mod. Once I reclaim the gold brand and slay them, along with our Lord's champion, Boethia will have no choice but to make me her new chosen. Oh, dude. I didn't even know it was like that. How do I get these? They definitely are here. They're not in the barrels. They're in the sacks. Oh, here we go.
Why's my internet always freaking connect with me? Weird.
I have arrived. The entrance of Sivdir's tomb remains impressively intact. I hope that the interior remains equally well preserved. That is, Assuming Titus Me II elected not to privilege the entire ruin over the 2 decades. What the fuck? Over 2 decades ago when Goldbrand was originally returned. One can only... No cap, it sound like that your mic is like, you know, kind of DJing real quick, you know, kind of like it's spinning the turntable, like, you know, it's a little something. See, it's yeah.
Is it like a little bit better?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay, yeah. Might just been tripping.
Let's see, did it do its thing? Okay, it's up. It's up. Gotta change that thumbnail though. Alright, hopefully this nigga checks his fucking Discord. I ain't tell you, he got a... No, because Marcus got a PC now.
Okay.
Yeah, so but no cap, he a PC motherfucker now. You know what I'm talking about, to the point to where he dead ass told me over the phone. Not even over the phone, like, hey, actually, yeah, over the phone. Before we actually hopped on like our real shit, he was like, it took me a minute, but bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, there be people who are like, man, PCs are complicated. It's complicated if you got like a low IQ, bro. I'm like, there's no way. This nigga's fully converted. I'm like, oh, this nigga's almost disgusting me. Like, holy shit. I'm like, Marcus, like you, I'm like, you gotta chill. He's like, no, bro, because like they're really not that complicated. Like, if you just calm down and like take the time to really read and like go back and like look at the shit that like what's being said, you'll figure it out, bro. Like, you won't be fucking like in Discord servers being like, you know, getting fucking clowned on for like the most basic shit. And I'm like, maybe niggas just need help, bro. Like, my God. Like being a PC nigga does not mean it's rite of passage.
I'm not gonna lie, like, what's
It's not just rite of passage, my nigga. It's not this. It's not this shit where it's like, oh nah, nigga. You know, since I had to get it out the mud for 3 days because I didn't know what the fuck happened to my audio. I'm like, yeah, bro. I don't know either, right? But like, good for you, my nigga. I'm glad it came back. Right? Can we focus on the positive, or are you gonna sit here and keep doing what you do, which is being a negative little bitch? You know, doing what you do best. Just running me high. What was this called? 6 years of respite. Yeah, of course. There was never no.
Do you know like what games he be playing on the PC?
This I saw on since Discord like to share, you know, all your business. That nigga was playing Marvel Rivals. I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna be playing Marvel Rivals on PC when you was like Grandmaster on fucking console? I'm like, nigga, if you don't just hop on console with me, but I just think he hates subscriptions. I feel like he really hates subscription based shit. So he might just be in the park where it's like,
Got
no,
the PS Plus.
yeah. And I think in his eyes, he's like, oh well, I'm not getting too much value out of it. Period. And it ain't like that. I don't like PlayStation games, but they can just come out on PC later. I'm like, dog, I'm like, this nigga's about to learn. PC games or PC ports have never been good. I'm like, you're literally about to learn what niggas be talking about when it's like, my shit's not optimized to play this game. It's because PCs no cap are not meant to play video games. Can I just say that right now? They're really not. They're really not meant to play video games unless they're built for that exactly. Like,
see, I'll say the thing that's tough is that's just not even true about Sony no more, because Sony said that they're pulling their games from PC.
See, my nigga, so it's like there will be no Spider-Man on that bitch. There will be no fucking like that. There will be no future brand new God of War in that hoe. There will be nothing else that is cold to be by Sony coming out on that bitch. And as Xenoverse 3, he actually got us on that. That's actually the only thing he might actually have us on. That is if it's even coming to PC, which I don't even think it's coming to PC. I think it's coming to console first. Actually, I don't even think there is like a PC release. I think it dead ass might be console only. And if so, hell yeah, suck it.
That's just tough, because I don't know if Marcus, because I know Rashad, at least we played Xenoverse 1.
Yeah, no, we all played, yeah.
Marcus was on
You, him, and Eric all played Xenoverse 1, yeah. We were all on that Xenoverse. I think the only people that was really like on Xenoverse 2 like that when it first dropped were me, you, and Marcus. Me, you, and Marcus were like the only people that were like, nah, we going.
Marcus was dead us on it.
Just because we was on that shit for because I think he had a Namekian and then I had a Saiyan. I had to stick to it. No, actually I had a Freezer race. I forgot I had a Freezer race. So I was like, nah,
I had the Saiyan. No cap. I always choose the Saiyan for the first playthrough.
No cap. It was mine. I had to keep it up. My nigga, bro, I can't believe, like, bro, we had some, I'll say it right now, no matter what people want to say, just because our lore was just better, like, our Time Patrollers were the strongest to, like, ever exist. Like, no matter what no random 8-year-old wants to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like, we just have, like, the better lore, we just have the better shit. And that ass, like, I don't know about you, but I think we even had numbers for our shit where, like, nah, we're in timeline this, and this is just what's fucking going on. And since Core is, like, the main fucking time patroller here, he just be doing his own shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember we had this whole fucking back and forth thing where it's like, so who's stronger? And it's like, well, you know, Thomas, you know, Core says Thomas pretty strong, but he's never had to use his full power. And then, you know, there was a day where that changed, you know, where Toma was like, nah, I'm gonna become big boss on my own time, my own little timeline real quick. And my own little shit. Y'all ain't gonna hold me back. So he said, yeah. Boom. And then he was like, nah, I gotta recognize him. Not as an equal, but, you know, as someone of, you know, of similar strength, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Toma got there. You know, if it ain't Core, it's Toma. It's almost like if we're gonna compare, let's say this. Toma's like a spicy chicken sandwich, while Core is a spicy chicken sandwich with bacon. Or
I'll say the main thing that I remember with how I do with Toma is that at a certain point he basically, his whole fucking shit was that he wasn't a regular time patroller because he was dead ass like born outside of time, so he didn't really just like have a regular age type shit. So he kind of was just like low key immortal in a way, but he could still be killed. He just didn't age like that. So he basically was fucking.
I do remember the outside of time thing, but not this extra lore. I don't think he went into it back in 2017. You were just like, nah, he was just born outside of time, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, we just killed him.
I know, but I would say. Just talk about the lore, about the power scaling. I would say Toma is below Core normally, but once Toma gets Ultra Instinct, the hell a little bit even. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's a little even. That's the only thing he don't have like legitimate access to. It's like legitimately, because basically, if it wasn't for Core, like more like if Core didn't die, more or less, like there would be no Frieza, basically. And then sooner or later, like at a certain point in time, like there would be no Beerus, the god of destruction, if you know what I mean. But time just didn't have it for him like that. His timeline didn't have it like that. The only person in terms of like actual character that I kind of like butchered was probably like his apprentice, who I literally, not apprentice, but like his like comrade, who I said was basically like, in terms of strength, was literally like 0.1%, like 0.1% weaker than him. But that was enough to always like be that much of an edge, to where it was always like, yeah, anytime Core and Apocalypse fought, it was always, yeah, Core won. And everyone always bet their money on Core, and then who won every time? Core. Like, that's just what it was. But he had to keep that fucking nice job. It was also kind of nothing, but while still being like, damn, almost fucking died. Like, yeah, damn near almost died. And then at a certain point being like, nah, the only person who can truly match me in power, if it isn't Toma, then it's definitely that boy Apocalypse. But Apocalypse got butchered after I didn't create him into Xenoverse 2, and then I thought about doing it and like adding him to like Mantle's little fucking Toma, but I'm like, nah, I don't think Mantle would fuck with Apocalypse like at all, actually. Like, Apocalypse is basically just like he's literally just a bully. That's it. He's just a bully who don't like to regulate his emotions. Like, you can't be emotional with him and be like, bro, why are you doing this? You know you don't have to be this way, bro. You know you can just be better. Like, he'll slap you like for trying to be emotional. And I'm like, fuck you in them feelings, bitch. Like, nah, Mantle don't fuck with that. He mad emotional. He the Gohan type.
I'm trying to remember my other characters a little bit. I know my Frieza character, I basically had him as like, he got fucking his ass whooped by Frieza, and he basically became like a one-sided rival where he's like, Frieza, you fucking bitch. He wants to fuck up Frieza really badly, but he's just not that strong. So it's like his peak,
that's a badass character.
His peak is basically obtaining a copy of Frieza's golden form, to where he specifically is like, nah, I'm copying your form, not the Saiyans. I'm copying you, bitch. Yeah. So he's just him trying to get fucking Rage by Frieza, but low-key, Frieza just, it's like I said, it's a one-sided rivalry, so it's like, the peak is be whatever Frieza actually tries, and turns into Black Frieza and probably one-shots him, but until then.
He said tune in. Yeah, I got you. Nah, shit. I think Apocalypse is the only, because that ass, I was like, nah, and I just don't want to make his fucking shit. And if I can be honest too, even whenever I made him back in like Xenoverse 1, I made it to where certain people, they didn't cap out at certain forms, but they were just like, they had quote unquote like potential, like in every single form, like how Frieza specifically had the highest potential in his fourth form, like in his final form. That's the reason why, like, he was always, or that's the reason why he's usually transforming in that final state as well. Unlike Core, who usually got it best out of like his, what would be his quote unquote second form, or like I think which is like the hero form, where it's kind of like the Arcosian armor that has like the long cell wings, but instead of it being like on his back, they're kind of like on the pants, and they're like behind the legs type shit and everything. There's like a little slit for the tail. There's like a little slit for the tail to naturally come out of, and then like up top, yeah, he didn't have like the little like natural pauldron like skin armor. Nah, he just had like the regular like fourth form looking skin armor, but it was just like the hero form shit, with the hero form type of like gloves that were kind of like the bigger, like I guess like bigger hand, like Frieza hand as shits, and also the feet too that were a little bit more pointy. Nah, this nigga Core maxed out at what was canonically in Xenoverse 2 for every Arcosian, I think at that level, to be like I think it was like the third or second armor set you could get. So that was the quote unquote, level that everyone was like quote unquote capping out at. Or I think that was actually second form. Third form was the Berserker form with all the spikes. You remember that shit with the spiked tail and the spiked like the spiked hair and the spike. Yeah, that was Core's. Like,
yeah, we did have to do that form. Where we had to fucking
roleplay like
change
that. Yeah.
We had to change the costume and be like,
we evolved to that dead ass. But that was cool though. But that was kind of cool.
We had to literally take it out the mud, bro. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we had to.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. We gotta make part 3 to the. Nah, bro, we gotta make the part 3 to the, what we need in Xenoverse, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That was the first. Oh my
It's
god!
like, because
Oh
we did
my
that with
god,
Xenoverse
bro!
2.
Nigga,
we need to bring it back
bro,
with
them little
Xenoverse
kids
3,
that was
bro.
on the fucking couch, them niggas got all the credit for our video, bro. They got all the credit for our fucking video, dude. The chopped editing and everything, bro. From from the fucking Otis McMusic ass. From the Otis McMusic ass shit he's putting in, boy. Oh yeah, it was that was crazy. We definitely need to. I remember that shit.
Because at this point, now we know that the hoe is confirmed. We just gotta fucking let them know. We gotta let them know.
I mean, the moving tails are non-negotiable now. Dog, we can't. I'm gonna be for real. If you want to do that shit, we might have to Wayback Machine that hoe. Cause like, did you upload that bit? Was it on your channel or was it on mine?
I think it was on my channel, but I'm pretty sure I deleted the hoe, so I don't. Like, I know I deleted the hoe, so it's like, bro, that's just
please, bro. No, bro, you got to Wayback Machine that hoe or something, bro. You have to. There's no we have to, bro. Somehow, some way. Cause like that's the only way we can like. Plus, I want to see that shit, bro. I want to hear those. I want to hear those little bastards.
Oh my god, bro. I wish that I just privated it, bro. It's like,
like legit. That's how I feel about all my old videos. I wish I never deleted any of my old videos. I don't know what happened. I felt like around me trying to do shit again in 2022, I was like, ew. I'm like, bro, I'm better than this. I'm better than this cringe shit. I'm like, dog, that was you. Like, everyone had a start. Like, why did you have to delete yours? Ah, my gosh. I really need to do that. That's why I'm still kind of mad. Like, my shit's... I need to see if mine are still on Wayback Machine or not. I dead ass need to see if any of mine are. If at least one of them is, if at least one of the Overwatch videos is, bro. Oh my god, yes. With that, Lord, with that garbage ass fucking intro. Lord, bro, that was so beautiful. It was nothing but a black and white screen. Just the Overwatch.
Yeah, I remember the one shit that we did. I think it was Eric. I'm not gonna lie. It was. Do you remember when we used to low-key make fun of him because he used Leafy's intro music?
Wait, we used what?
No, because, like, remember when Eric used Leafy's intro music? And we was like, Cody. And he was like, nah, bro, it isn't
what era of
Leafy,
Leafy was this? Was this, like, after the fucking, like, was this after the damn content comp? Was this, like, I can't believe we have to have this in-depth conversation about this. This was prime Leafy?
Yeah, bro. We were all watching him type shit. So
God
whenever,
damn,
whenever he had that intro, we was like, Brody, come on now.
Yeah, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. That shit had us dead. We were like, I can't believe it. Then the day when we dropped the fucking the day that we dropped the Xenoverse 2 PvP video was the day that our careers were solidified. No one really knew, but those 100 views, those stagnant 100 views, put a rift in our friendship forever. We were like, okay, now everybody got to lock in and get the most fucking, got to get the most sus, reactable, oh no ass moments from one another, bro. We have to. We got to get the most exposable moments ever. I can't believe that shit. It's insane. Cameron thought he exposed? Because he just said bitch exposed. God. Niggas trying to make me feel right, and that was funny too. That was funny. We were deep in the bag. What did that nigga say? What did bro? Not that nigga. What did I say? You remember?
Wait.
We got on the. How about this? I'm gonna see if you remember. All I'm gonna say is we got on the top of the prison.
Oh wait, yeah. No, that video I actually do have privacy. Like that, the hoes actually.
That shit was fucking. That shit was hilarious. That shit was. Them niggas slowed it down too. I'm like, listen, I ain't stuttering.
Just because you showed it to me like that day.
I mean, I don't know. I think I was just so. Since I was so bare with it, y'all were just like, dog, what? I'm like, yeah, man. Shit. It ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. Shit.
You know? Marcus who said that shit. I'm not gonna lie, that I had to slow down on.
Nah, nigga, it wasn't Marcus. It was. Nah, nigga. I think I might have put that bullshit in your head back in 2017. I don't know why that shit. Nah, because it was dead ass funny. That shit was.
No, because bro, it's because we. Okay, so we started with which would, or saying, do the shit or whatever, but then we somehow do it to where we somehow transition to tugging to solid this fucking salad tossing, and that's whenever I slowed down fucking Marcus up with that bitch.
No, I did not take that turn.
All I know is
I
Marcus
didn't
was
take
like,
that turn.
how do you eat booty? Cause remember Marcus didn't understand, bro.
Yeah. Now see, now that nigga did ask that question. You did say that nigga did ask that. He was like, okay, but when it comes down to how you supposed to eat ass, and I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't think we need the credentials. Yeah. Nigga, Xenoverse 2 lobbies had no reason to get that. What the fuck was going on? It was only 2017. You see what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, 2016 just passed, but like, dog, like we was chilling. I'll say it right now. 2017 was cool if you were doing stuff like how we were doing. If you were running a small YouTube channel with the rest of your friends while going to school, 2017 was honestly pretty crazy and badass. Everybody else wanted to sit here and act as if that 2017 was like the precursor to like the worst year of their life. How me and you saw 2018 in school is not how every YouTuber that we fucked with saw 2018. Because that was the year of fucking YouTube controversy 101. I'm talking about this nigga PewDiePie started the goddamn adpocalypse with the damn... Yeah. Like, that was something. That was also the day where, like, I saw the transition, like, in the house where your mom went from watching PewDiePie to, like, Pyrocynical. I'm like, I was just like, she was watching both. Then she started majorly watching Pyro, like, slightly after. I'm like, yeah, the situation's something. I'm like, then after that situation, the fucking, what else happened? Jenna Marbles left because people were like, bro, you're being massively fat phobic. And she was like, yeah, deuces, my bad. And she just never came back. Jenna Marble was just like, okay, bye, my bad. Like, I apologize, deuces. Then what happened? Oh, Logan Paul went to Japan. Nothing else needs to be said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, bro, what? We lived in a badass time for fucking social media during high school. That was like the prime year to be a high schooler, especially a senior. That was the prime fucking year to be well within your shits doing that, like experiencing that.
Yeah, because I don't know about now with like TikTok and all that. That's too much.
No, I would kind of hate to be in school with all this, like with social media now. It's just a little bit too.
Like, golly, it's like really fucking a lot.
At least, because it felt like at least we still had like some personality, and we still had like the drive to like want to be kids that weren't always like consistent, like that wanted to like beat the stereotype of like being on the phone or chronically online or something like that. Because we still went to parties, like we would still go out and do shit we wasn't supposed to do. Like we still wanted to be, we still wanted to be rebellious kids, in a fucking middle income neighborhood. It's like, dog, like you like you need to, like we had it pretty decent, but we was still. We still wanted to live life. We still wanted to have them experiences. We still wanted to fuck around and put them shits down and make some good ass memories. And I don't know. That's just not really something that I see this newer generation wanting to get down with. I feel like now more than ever, it's just the will to do that isn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you went to parties and you hung out with Eric and everything like that, but that's because you and Eric are still from you still from this era, and Eric is still that one person because you always gonna have that you. Kind of gonna need that person in your group sometimes too to be like, hey, nah, I got this function going on. A, B, and C should be there. I think you should pull up. Okay, boom, let's do that. Do that, my nigga. Like that's what it is. Like you still going out and you still experiencing, even if it is like here and there. Did you have a good time? Was it a good experience? Yeah. Most people go out once or twice and it's like fucking horrible experiences, and then they never go back outside again. I'm like, yeah, but that's why you're ass as a human being, though. Like that's why your human interactions suck. That's why I don't want fucks with you. It's because, man, and it's like it's cool to have like a handful of those people in our generation, but like now that's just becoming this new one, which is a problem.
Yeah.
But I'm not old head about it where it's like this is going to affect how I have to check out at the grocery store. Hell no. It's just more like, I might actually have like fucking younger people in my life, I'm gonna be mad as shit if I figure out this is how they going out. Like, or they just got similar fucking personality traits. Like, nah, we need you to bounce the fuck up, please. Stone flesh. Never mind.
And then also, I just don't know how people do, like, how they interact with screens and kids now. Because, you know, obviously the whole iPad kid stereotype, but, like, I've heard some, like, you know, on, like, podcasts or whatever, you know, one of them is, like, Kenny from the Numbers on the Board. Like, he got a daughter. He'll be like, whenever my little daughter's friend comes over, they'll be playing and doing all that. Whenever she goes to their house all day. So it's like that type of shit where it's like, it's kind of fucking crazy a little bit with how easily, like, if you do just give a kid an iPad, they'll do nothing else. So it's like, I don't know why parents do it so easily and so casually.
Exactly. And then, like, at least, and then I know that, like, I understand why they might do it, but, like, at least for me back in the day, I wasn't, like, really, like, an iPad kid. What I'm doing now, I mean, I think the most I ever got was whenever I was, like, 15 years old. Back whenever I was still having, like, I was still rocking the P3. Dog, I would hop on Skyrim every day. This is whenever Skyrim was, like, basically my only game. I'd hop on this bitch. And I'm being so fucking serious with you. I would, like, put on my laptop, and then I would have on, like, just a whole queue of, like, food review videos, YouTube drama videos, SCP videos, fucking, creepy rituals, all this other type of fucking stuff. So basically, I'm in there, and with my laptop basically on while I'm simultaneously listening, and I'm also like watching and I'm also just kind of like just like watching my shit. That's the most I've ever had to get in terms of like hyperstimulation, where I've had a video playing, a whole lot of them bitches playing in queue with my laptop, and then I'm playing the game at the same time. Mom been asked multiple times too, are you actually paying attention to both? I'm like, yes. It's like, that's dead ass why I have this bitch on. It's like, because I need to, because I kind of need to know what this man Ken Domick is talking about when it comes to the brand new fucking like Nashville hot chicken, like from KFC. Because I don't want this bitch ass nigga Joey World's tour to be my only motherfucking me impression of this shit. Because I do not want that.
I low-key still do that if I play like 2K or something, where I'll just like put on a video where I actually am like listening to it, and I'm just playing the game just to be doing something.
I'll be trying to get back into it, but sometimes I feel like background noise depending on what game I'm playing. Like if I'm playing Marathon, I get mad. I'm like, yeah, I don't need to hear this shit right now.
Yeah.
But Skyrim is the perfect game to do that shit. But that's the reason why I was able to play that bitch for like, I'm being for real, like bro, them P3 days I'm talking about, sessions went from sometimes like 4 to 6 hours to like, I'm being for real, whenever I had like a whole weekend, it would literally be the whole day. That ass. It would be like 8 hours. I would like take a break. I'd probably like maybe text somebody. I might like draw something, or I might fuck around and like go mess with my sister, ask my mom what's good. Or I might even fuck around and go outside. I might go walk up the street and tell Marcus and them what's good. Hey, let's go do something. Go do some ABC. Let's go get food at Wendy's, whatever it may be. Let's go play basketball, whatever. That may be it. I might go do something like that for like 3-4 hours. Come back, shower, make me some dinner. After dinner, I dead ass fuck around and hop on the game. 2 hours after hopping on the game, I'll go get seconds. And as I'm eating my seconds, I literally set up my laptop for like the next 12 hours. So I'm like, I'm gonna just be up playing Skyrim. At that point in time, it was when it was like, yeah, I'm gonna hop off my two-handed warrior and go play my one-handed badass warrior. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off this guy real quick and go play my light armor two-handed build real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off this bitch and go play my pure mage real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here and go do my fucking assassin build real quick. Like that ass just it. Where it was like, nah, I had a build for everything, and it was like, And every time I played, it was like, no, I'm gonna just do this thing. Because sometimes it just felt redundant. It's like, why the fuck can my character do a bit of like? I never had a character that was like, oh, I can just do everything. That's just always been lame as fuck to me. I've never made a Skyrim character like that. It's like, fuck no, that them niggas are lame. I'm like, no, like make a different character. Like, just do it like that. One would like to. I'm like, bro, just because the system supports it doesn't mean you need to. I'm like, that's the reason. I'm like, that's the reason why most people that play don't make it past like 40 because the game kind of plateaus in a way in terms of like difficulty where it's like, fuck. Like if I'm not like more or less, it's like, yeah, if you ain't min-maxed more or less at a certain level, yeah, it's just gonna start getting harder. The adept difficulty is gonna get a little crazy.
If you remember my what's it called? My one playthrough that I played the most of. I remember like the one thing where it's like I didn't even do the shout quest until like way later. That's kind of basically what I did because I was like I would like go to the Thieves Guild. I'm like, haha, I'm a thief now. Let's get it. And I'd just do the Thieves quest. And then when I completed the guild, I'd just be like, haha, well I'm gone now. And then I'd randomly go to this other shit. And it's like the only ones two I can remember, but I did way more was like the Thieves Guild and the College of Winterhold. But it'd be like, you know, I'm a thief that I go to the College of Winterhold and I'm like, haha, time to do magic now.
Did you ever do the companions where you got the werewolf abilities, or no?
Okay, yeah, I did both of those, the vampire and the companion one. Cause,
which one did you end up keeping?
I can't remember, to be honest. I
can't remember.
Probably the wolf one, because I think with because I've played Skyrim multiple times. I just haven't gotten the farthest than on that one. There's probably one where I did do the vampire one and then played around with the vampire shit for a little bit, but the wolf one is like in the base game, so I know I for sure had that one first at least. But that's deadass what I did. I just went to each location, or like I would go to Riften, then go to whatever, and then I just literally fucking become whatever guild they had there, complete all their quests, and then move on. And then all that shit happened until we got to the fucking that one ghost dragon shit, and that hoe just didn't work. Hoed me. I feel like if I do play Skyrim again, I feel like I would. I'd have to think about it because it's like I feel like I'd just make another. I would just make another sword and magic character, I guess. Because I want to be a sword, I'm badass, and then use magic because I'm badass.
So you want to be a stealth sword, like
badass,
like everybody else. You want to be like everybody.
Yeah.
As long as you don't become a fucking stealth archer, that's fine. Because niggas will always say that, like everyone's always says you start as a spell sword, but everything, all roads lead to stealth archer. I'm like, you will not do me like that, bro. That's kind of what fucking
Denver actually said, because Denver does fuck with Skyrim, but he was like, I always just become a stealth archer.
I'm like, no. I'm like, listen to you, bro. I would literally tell him, like, bro, like, listen to you, bro. I'm like, I can't believe that you fucking falling for the propaganda. Like, I'm damn it. I'm like, damn it, Denver. Like, you're almost there, bro.
Maybe actually, because it's like, does the wolf thing, does it be like, nah, if you're a warrior, you're better, but if you're a rogue, it'll not be as good since you're a wolf, you know, you're supposed to be tanky or something. Is that how it works, or is like the wolf skill tree is completely separate?
No, the wolf skill tree is just completely separate. So,
okay, so maybe I would be like a wizard wolf thing or something, you know what I'm saying? Like half wizard, and then if I get melee, turn into a wolf, go crazy with it.
If you did, I got some mods that I would like recommend you to get. You should get the Ordinator perk overhaul mod, which basically changes all the perks in the game to where they're literally not the same skill trees. Like deadass, some skill trees have like almost up to like 15 more perks than like what they like originally had. So it just like actually expands the skill tree. I would, if you do have it, would kind of highly recommend to just maybe maybe, you know, when you got the time, even if you got the space, just boom, check it out. Because I got a good load order for you. I got a good load order for you where you could get a little decent playthrough started.
Trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us.
But no cap, I am about to make me a damn sandwich and also what is it, a damn vampire character? Yeah, I'm gonna make a vampire.
Stolen that horse and
Vampire.
You there, you and me. We shouldn't be.
Stormcloaks,
Stormcloaks. We're all.
Or I could be a fucking just download Oblivion.
Shut up back there.
Yeah, I mean,
Watch your tongue.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Oblivion is cool, but I don't like the difficulty scaling.
you don't.
Because it's just more hit points.
Yeah.
Where are they taking
And I don't know if they fixed it, but like, to me, I played it on hard just because I was like, you know, let me get a challenge with it. That whole I died over and over again too many times, and I was like, this kind of like not even difficult. It's just the enemies get to one-shot me and I don't.
It's like, if you play Skyrim and everything like that, like on like Grandmaster or whatever, it's essentially like the same thing. But I think the only real difference is that since it's easier for you to kind of break Skyrim, like this, like even if you play on Grandmaster, it's like, yeah, at a certain point, if you're just good enough with your actual enchantments and everything like that, you can kind of negate that. But if you do want an actual, like just like a legitimate challenge, the best way to play is probably on Expert, where Expert is like, it doesn't decrease your health at all or anything. It only just like increases. I think the only thing with Skyrim's that's different, instead of hit points don't get increased. I think it's just the damage, where you do a little bit less and the enemies do just slightly more. So it's like Expert is like they do a little bit more, you do a little bit less, and it's like, if you want that, it's right there. I usually play on Expert because I'm like, it don't really bother me too much. But like there do be some times where I'm like, nah, that was some bullshit. You put it back on Adept real quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get it whenever it was in Skyrim where I played normal, and then when I went to like the fucking trolls and they one-shot me, that shit makes sense. They're like, 3 feet tall. But it was just like in Oblivion, I would be doing a regular side quest, and then the one dude that's in the basement literally rocks my shit, and it's just one dude, and he just has a sword, and he's just rocking my shit, and it's just I keep on having to load back, and I'm trying to get swipes in until he fucking hits me twice and then kills me, and it's like I'm tired of this motherfucker getting ragdolled.
Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us. No, wait, we're not rebels. Face your death with courage. You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn list.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of
Winter.
It has been
It's
an
been an
honor.
honor, y'all.
Okay, yeah, I am downloading Skyrim, and I'm also downloading, or I did download Xenoverse 2. So I'm like, let me just see what this hoe is on PS5 version.
I'm not a rebel. You can't
You can't do this. Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers!
Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there.
You there.
Step forward.
Step forward.
Who are you?
I'm about to be a hive. I am your superior, bastard! I will see that you and your disgusting Lord Time is run wretched from this disgusting place. It's time to be a high elf. It's time to run every single aspect of this country. All because we feel like it.
Why are the Bretons weird again? I forgot.
They're half elves.
The Bretons?
Or half elves, yeah. And they kind of they like legitimately get shit on for that like all the time. They're like ill. They're like, the actual elves don't like them, and the humans don't like them because they're like ill. Like, we can tell by them nasty ass fucking little ears. And your affinity for magic, that you little bastards have to have some kind of myrrh in you. So, humans don't fuck with them. Then there's the then there's the what is it? Oh yeah, then there's the elves that don't like them because they're like, oh yeah, you can't try to act like that you're one of us. You can't act like that you're an elf whenever you're a filthy fucking like half breed. It's like your people, like whoever your people are, they've definitely been shunned and hopefully like culled from our society type deal. It's like, damn. All right.
Bro, what the fuck? You can get aura, but you can only get aura for just walking around Conton City.
You said what?
You can equip auras, but you can only equip auras to like walk around Conton City. You got like 5 that you can buy with TP medals. It's some
They all got
bullshit.
auras?
Yeah, but it's like it says you can imbue yourself with in Conton City and other places. So you can't use them hoes in the actual like parallel quest.
Yeah. That's Xenoverse
That's ass.
2. That's already. I mean, I never got hyped for auras whenever they added them because I was like, if this is just supposed to be like another lobby cosmetic, like, first of all, we got to stop letting lobby cosmetics be something to get hype about, or to even
Yeah.
implement out like, or just like implement like that. Really, in the first place, I mean, I don't need no like same with the damn little like pets or whatever that they added. I don't need no little motherfucker like no little child soup on me
Yeah.
or any shit. Definitely don't.
Like nasty ass motherfucker, get away from me. Like he's like 50 and he looks like that. Something wrong with him.
I forgot he is like 50.
Like yeah, like we be thinking he young, but it's like nah, bro. He gotta be at least as old as Tien. I'ma guess older. I'ma just guess he one of them where he's just older than the motherfucker who look older than him. See, this was crazy. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at the thing. the reason why I did play Xenoverse 2 is to have this full roster. Is to have like all these fucking parallel quests with an S on them hoes or a Z. I'm glad I guess I at least put it in the work fucking before, so I just got the full roster. Cause I know that will be annoying whenever you see some fucking lock screens on that bitch.
Boy, you nigga what? Man, hold on. Fuck. Why'd you say that? Hold on, stream. We switch it up.